students, Mr. Padilla here. I'm excited to talk to you about our pathways for the upcoming school year. There's been some additional pathway added, and there's been some modifications to the other pathways. So I'm really excited to talk to you about our pathways and give you a little more information so you can choose the right pathway for you for the upcoming school year. So what is CTE? So CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. You learn skills you need to be prepared for college and careers. They're hands-on courses, and it emphasizes real-world skills and practical knowledge within a selected career focus. So why CTE? Why do we choose CTE? The courses increase student engagement. You're working hands-on, you're developing things, you're producing things, so you're more engaged in the class. You also develop problem-solving skills, project completion, research, communication, time management, critical thinking skills during high school. So this allows you to be prepared for college or for a career. When you leave here, you'll have all the soft skills along with a lot of the physical skills to work in a career. And students, you're going to be more prepared for college. So what pathways do we offer? So the first is in the arts, media, and entertainment sector. So this is our design, visual, and media arts pathway. So some of the new changes that we made this year is only going to be for 11th and 12th grade. So if you decide to be in this pathway as 11th graders, you'll take digital media production, digital video production, and as a 12th grader, you'll take digital media production and advanced digital video production. So these are the courses that you would take next year as an 11th grade or as a 12th grade student. So what's really cool is our internal business connection. So being part of this pathway, you're going to be doing a lot of different things on campus, whether it's filming the school news, filming live sessions, whether it's sports, or whether you're working with another pathway to film something for them. So documentaries, recording stuff that's going on campus, and it's going to be a really cool thing. You'll be working on uploading stuff to our YouTube channels and things of that nature. You'll be able to use all the cool equipment, the green screen room, the media center. So there's a lot of cool different things that this pathway will offer you. So if you're artistic, you have a desire to work in the film industry, this is a good pathway for you. So what careers can you get from this pathway? So you can be a digital animator, artistic director, a commercial artist, a web designer, a museum creator, a film editor, and work in video production. So our next pathway is our marketing, sales, and services pathway. So this is professional sales and entrepreneurship pathway. So what do you mean taking in these pathways? So 11th graders next year, you'll take retail sales and marketing, and then the business incubator startup. So that's the class that you'll start your businesses on campus. For 12th grade students, you'll take your retail merchandising class and e-commerce. So e-commerce is a lot of people are starting to sell things online, whether through eBay or through third-party sources. So this is a real opportunity if you're interested in that pathway to learn some of those classes. So possible careers: advertising, sales manager, real estate broker, fashion buyer, business owner, consultant, business manager. And what's really cool is the internal business connections with this pathway. So you'll be able to work in our print shop, produce a lot of the different things we have in our print shop, help sell the merchandise, help create a website for all these different things that we're doing in the print shop. So you'll be able to have an internship within the print shop as well. So really cool business connections. You'll be able to help, sell the merchandise. You'll be able to help create new merchandise, market that. So it's a really cool thing. We want to sell products to outside businesses and outside people as well. So it's gonna be a really cool thing if you're interested in any of the sales portion or even the entrepreneurship portion. And along with that, we have our 3D printers to produce stuff. We have our black box theater where you'll do your pitches. You'll pitch for investment money with our current so when you're pitching, you get possible funding through our angel investors, just like on Shark Tank, to start your businesses on campus. All right, our next pathway is the information and communication technologies pathway. So this is software systems development. So with this new pathway, we went a little different route. It was heavy on the video game design. However, we changed it up, looking at the industry standards and look at what industry wants. And they're really heavy on cybersecurity or network security. So you'll still learn some of the video game stuff through the coding class and through the programming Python class. But 11th graders, you'll go to Intro to Coding. You'll take Cybersecurity 1, and as 12th grade, you'll take Cybersecurity 1 as well, and program with Python. So if you're interested in the industry, you're interested in networking. This is a great career path for you. Not only will you be able to get into college, but you'll be able to leave here with skills to allow you to go right into the industry. So at the end of this year, you'll be able to take, get licenses and certifications that say you can perform these tasks and be hired. So what does internal business connections look like? So if you think about the gaming center, if you're thinking about programming, if you think about anything that deals with IT, you'll be prepared for that. So on campus, you'll be able to work with the Arts and Media Entertainment Center, Arts and Media Entertainment Pathway, and develop websites for outside businesses. So it's going to be a really cool pathway. It's going to be really get you prepared for the real world and your career. So what are some possible careers? A computer programmer, software developer, information security analyst, a web developer, e-business, e-commerce, and then ultimately a video game developer if you still want to go that route. So our last pathway and the new pathway that we're adding this year is our hospitality, tourism, and recreation sector. So this is going to be our culinary pathway. So 11th and 12th graders will take the same classes since this is a new pathway to the school that we weren't able to offer last year. So you'll take culinary entrepreneurship and culinary arts for both grade levels. So culinary arts, you'll learn about the basics of cooking, baking, and then the entrepreneurship part is that's the internal part. We want to make sure that we're able to produce some of these things and sell it to the public. Whether we have catering events on campus, whether we do some future events where we go to a fair or a festival and we sell products there. So if you're interested in cooking and culinary, this is a great pathway for you. So we just got our commercial kitchen upgraded. So we have everything that a commercial kitchen would have in a restaurant or a business, and you'll be able to use that this coming year. So what could you do with this information and this education? You can be a food expediter, restaurant manager, banquet and catering director, a research chef, executive chef, and a food truck owner. So what are the benefits of CTE? The graduation rate for CTE students is about 95%, approximately 10% higher than the national average. 45% of students say CTE courses provide them with real-world examples that help them better understand academic classes. 86% of high school graduates nationwide who concentrated in CTE programs went on to enroll in post-secondary education, and more than half earned a degree. So what are your next steps? So next steps, you'll get a Google form to select your pathway. It's a first come, first serve basis. So the quicker you fill it out, the quicker you select your classes, the more likely you are to get your pathway. Now you're not guaranteed your pathway. So you have to have first and second choices. And why you're not guaranteed, some of the pathways are going to be smaller. Not a lot of students can be in the certain pathways. So it's a first come, serve basis. So that's why you have your first choice and second choice. You may not all get your first choices. So if you want to do it, make sure you do it ASAP. I hope this presentation gave you enough information to pick the right pathway for you. I'm super excited to have everyone on campus next year working on the pathways. This is what's going to be an awesome year. You're going to be able to use all the equipment we have on campus. So please make sure you select your pathway right away. As I said, it's a first come, first serve basis. So pick the right pathway that suits you.